Hey! It says I'm live, so that means I'm live. Let's get the camera set up here. Wait for some of my people. Some of my people. Hey! All sorts of projects in the shop tonight. I was just looking a couple hours ago at no, I didn't cut my hair. I'm being a sissy. I'm doing a bun. Sorta. I don't know what I'm doing. I was looking a little while ago at all the projects bikes that I have. I didn't even think about that one. That's Nathan's. Just in here, I mean, that bike's okay. Maybe not all projects, but bikes that I have. I've got the Hawthorne, my Raleigh. This is the project bike that I'm working on. Can you see that one? The motorized rides. I've got my giant. Okay, that's three. I've got my giant mountain bike, my giant road bike, my specialized road bike, a '68 Schwinn, two cruisers, Leah's cruiser, three project bikes, 13 bikes. I mean, they're all pretty, except for the newer bikes. They're all project bikes, but. Here's what I'm working on tonight. This is a 1968 Raleigh. It's spelled Raleigh. It's actually Raleigh. The English bicycle. It's a cool bike. I really like it. So let me take you guys over to it. Now I'll put you back up here. Rittenberry, hey man. Welcome to live. Trying to get back into the swing of live streams. This is the bike I'm working on tonight. So this is a 1968. Look, that says Raleigh, but it is pronounced Rally Sport. It's a pretty cool bike. I paid more than I probably should have, but I mean, look at it. It looks brand new. Besides the tires, I got to order new tires for it. This is like an original 60s or 70s Brooks saddle. I can recondition this leather and turn it into a good saddle again that you could sit on. But the long-term goal for this bicycle is changing my mind completely. It's gonna get one of these. Tiny motor. This is the motor I showed in yesterday's. It's not my motor. I may steal it and use it, or just order my own. I mean, if I steal that one, I'll buy another one for the person that owns that one. Yeah, like I want to do that to that bike, but it's sort of like it's so nice I don't want to at the same time. Okay, so before I start putting a motor on this bike, I want to. It doesn't shift right. So I want to get it to where it'll shift, and probably going to do new brake lines. Probably needs new brakes. I want to make it a functioning bicycle before it's a functioning motor bicycle. Then again, I may get it working and not want to turn it into a motorcycle. Not a motorcycle, motorized bicycle, completely different. Can't call them motorized or motorbikes. Motorcycle. Oh, first I gotta get the seat where I can. The seat is stuck. I'm thinking this is an older bike. It won't be metric. But it's an older British bike, so it should be metric, right? 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 I think it should be metric. It is not that size. That's not metric. That might be why. Let's try a 13. Might be a 14. should be metric. See, that's what I said. It's an old British bike. I mean, this thing even has. Come over here with me, Brian. I think it's just me and you. We'll look at it. Look at that. That's the original bolt. I don't know, man. That feels like it could possibly be standard. Why would it be standard? It's too big. Yeah, you're right. It's metric. 9/16 is too big. It's got to be metric. This is really hard to do with one hand. All right, so that pulls the bolt almost all the way out. 14 millimeter. Good call. 14 millimeter. I was reading Nathan's name. 14 millimeter. Hello, Ningle. What's happening, bud? Welcome to. Oh, good, it's not stuck. It is a terrible sound, though. Oh man. It's like this. All I really got to do is get this up that high quick. Get it that high so put it on the stand. I think I just broke something. This thing even has the original. I mean, it's a Schwinn generator. Can you see it? Right there. That's the light. Right there's the generator. This thing made way too much for my stand. I don't think about it. I love the fact that this thing is all original, and it makes it really hard to put a motor on it. Good Lord, it's 4 pounds. Party all the time, I know. I'm your David Allen Co. Oh, it's so heavy. Is that heavy? It is. Watch it drop. Oh, that's not bad. I thought that'd be a lot worse. All right. You guys would not believe the difference like doing these live streams is making. I want to record videos every day and I want to edit them and post them and stuff, but don't have time. Okay, so this bike, come over here, check it out. This bike is a 3-speed. Yeah, I like the color of it, Nathan. It's pretty cool. It's a 3-speed bike. Let's put it in 1. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so the only... Let me show you what I'm seeing. I should like take this episode and edit it and turn it into an episode of Josh Harris Rides. You see that whole thing? Okay, so right now it's in first gear. So you can see the chain move. Yeah, see that move? That's third gear. So let's go to first gear. That's not good. Second gear does not engage. Third gear is the only gear that engages. And that's high gear. You don't want that to be your only gear. So I've got to figure out how to get that guy to grab the stuff, no? No main guy? No main? Other newer bikes you want to get. Oh look, now it grabs. What the heck? That's confusing. First, let's see. Hold that out a little bit. Oh. First. And third. I got first. Why does it do that? I hope this hub isn't tore up. Hub also has a little thing that you can inject grease in there. Oh. Got a gear. Ow! I think we might have it. I think we might have got it. May need grease. Greasy. That's for sure. It may though. I mean, like, grease-wise, it feels pretty good. I don't like that. That shouldn't keep spinning. I don't know, man. I just don't know. So, afraid. I hope it's not the hub. I don't know. I'm not giving up. Don't get me wrong. With modern 3-speed bikes, it's different because you adjust them different. Okay, that's one. No difference. It's in third. So, 3. It feels like it has 3. Tail. Goes a little harder. A lot harder. I'd shift it. Okay, we're getting all 3 gears. I think you just can't. It's like it's got a. It's not a safety. It's almost like it does. Like it's got a default where you can't start in that gear because you switch it down to first, pops right in. That's not too bad. I think we got it. It's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh. Okay, now what do I do? Guess we can see if the light actually works. Up here to the front. Come to the driver's position. There's the light. Lock you in there. Bulb might not even be any good in it. This is old generator light. Here's the button. Ready? There's the test. Actually, I'm gonna put it in third. Get it going real fast. Where's the button? Yeah! The brake light work. Both lights totally work. Not the brightest light in the world, but it works. That's cool. I just did so much damage to that tire. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I'm just kidding. I do have brake cables like these. I guess I could go ahead and swap out the brake cables. I'm gonna get the tire size and give it new tires pretty soon. I'm surprised that light worked. Actually, I'm not surprised that light worked. I have one. This one was on, it's the exact same light. It was on my 72 Schwinn. It quit working. It worked, but it worked when I got it. Well, I did put a bulb in it. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Brake cables. This is, actually, before we get to the brake cables, this is pretty cool. Goes on the bike. Pop this little fitting out. Screws in here. It's a pump. See if it even push air. I haven't even tried this thing yet. God, these tires are so dry already. Throw this little fella around, y'all. I'd hate to fall on a tire with this thing all the way. There. Violence will be hard to get along with. I can't tell if it's working. It feels like it is. Oh, that's not. There it goes. I hear we're pulling air. That's cool. I don't know if that's original to the bike, but it's pretty freaking sweet. Alright, so let's get that out of my mouth. I don't know about the motor on this one. I'm so torn. What do you guys think? Should I put a motor on this? It would definitely have a bobber feel if it had a motor. It's the reason I bought it. But I'm also like, this thing is nice. What do you think? Yes? No? I'm torn. I'll be honest. I'm very torn. It's the exact same thing I have in my other bike. So like I would have to take this off, and then this motor. Oh God, that thing's heavy. Go here. I can't put this on now. No, we can't. That's a different project. I should see if I can add a poll. Should I add that motor to this bike or no? Rittenberry says yes. Nathan says awesome. Okay, that's good enough for me. Guess I'll add this motor to this bike. It's a 68 Rally. It even says made in England. It would be so cool with a motor. Okay, this is a debate for myself. Ningle's divided. This is a debate for myself. I'll have to debate this on my own. Figure it out. Okay, let's do shifter or brake cables. I have these brake cables. I think I do. I could take you a song about the clouds. Probably put new brake pads on it too, but that requires forethought, and I don't have any of that. I also just farted. Ooh, why'd you do that? Ooh, why'd you do it? Why do you keep doing that? I can't say I've ever seen a brake like this. What's it doing? You see that pop? I don't know. Of course, I was divided on the black one. Yeah, man. I mean, I think I knew from the beginning with the black one it was going to get a motor. It just had to. It was too. The kid I got it from did a good job like making it rideable, but it needed too much work, so I had to put a motor on it. It was either that or tear it apart and use it for parts. And then I got that Spurrier front end and it fit it, and I was like, oh, motor, yes. I don't know why that's doing that. That's not good. But I can't get a brake cable like that. Okay, what time is it? 9:03. Got a little bit more time. So what's everybody doing tonight? What's new? I do like the handlebar placement. On this one? It is, yeah, it's different. I could totally put, where is that? I think I got the same, yeah, I got the same grip that are on my bike. It would look bad. Let's see if I can get this brake cable out. I'm going to try to use this original housing. You do not find housing this cool looking anymore. It looks, see if it's focus. Will it focus? Focus! I'm looking to tell, it looks braided. Like, this is standard brake cable now. Just black housing. Cool. I'm gonna try to use it again. It's still good. I can drop a little hole in it and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't like it. It's doing that. I don't like that. Let me be honest, I've never seen, I don't know what this is. I've never seen a brake system like that. Are the fans okay, everybody? Is there any wind noise? Some stuff on this thing is metric and some is not. I don't understand it, guys. That's not. Okay, maybe it's not standard. Really wish I had an air compressor. Video is good. Good. Let's see. WikiWack says, Brian here in Tampa. Hello, Brian here in Tampa. I saw your comment about the shorts. So today's live stream, I wore them again. Just for you, my friend. Video is good. I live in Canton all last year. Shame I didn't know your channel then. Love your work. Thank you, Digifunk. Where did you live in Canton? Where do you live now? Brittany use the metric and leader system. I don't know why we all don't use the metric and leader system. It's easier. What was I just doing, guys? I need to get this off without destroying it. Easiest thing to do. You have to be insanely careful because you will tear up your... Scratch this stuff. Rip this guy in half. Get up under there. Get on up. Oh, it just broke. Dang it. Let's get new grips now. Actually, that's fine. I'm going to cut it off because I'm putting a motor on this bike. So if it's ripped, it's going to get a vroom vroom handle. That's a technical term. It's a technical term that only us bike mechanics know. A vroom vroom handle. Also, us guys that just make up words. I fixed the doohickey bobber and that thingamajigger. I need your guys' opinion. We've got, so where I work, we've got a bunch of corporate people. So, like, we're an American company, but most of our corporate people work in Mexico, which is strange to me. And we've got some of them here. And today I asked one of them, me and one of the guys I work with, we were talking about David Allan Coe. If you know who he is, you know how bad some of his music is. He's a racist. He is the guy that wrote the song Tennessee Whiskey. Yes, a racist piece of crap wrote Tennessee Whiskey. And me and a guy were talking about David Allan Coe, and I looked at my boss, or one of my bosses from Mexico. So he's Mexican. And I said, "You like David Allan Coe?" I may be going to HR tomorrow. Okay. There we go. Now it's loose. So, this is the absolute strangest I have never seen. Look at this. I have never seen a brake cable like this. What is this? Twist, and it makes a terrible sound. Looks like you could. I've stabbed myself several times. This is a barrel adjuster. It's gotta be. So it actually comes right out. Yeah, I think that's all it is. It's a barrel adjuster. So these just go whoop, right out. Put a dab of grease in there. Okay, guys. We're going to just throw it away. Check comments here. Let me catch up. Sorry. Hazel Street, now in Delaware. Be back south sooner rather than later. Was originally from PA. Cool. I've been to PA. Band I was in, went on tour up there. I liked it up there. Where'd we go? I can't remember what town we went to in Pennsylvania, but I liked it up there. I'd definitely like to go back. I need a haircut, but I want to go a year without cutting my hair. And I got a bet with someone at work. First person to cut their hair has to pay the other one $100. And he trimmed his hair. So to me, everybody else I've asked, he owes me $100. So if you're watching and you know who you are, Mr. Everett, sorry I said your name, you owe me $100. $100 billion. Alright, so why did this pop? It's not doing it now, that's good. No need to keep on the brake cables in the wall. Make sure it's gonna fit. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna fit real good. Okay. So I feel like I'm all over the place tonight. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. You'd be amazed what just putting new brake cables on a bike will do. Makes them stop a lot better. You're sweet. I used to spend my nights at the ball room. See, I've got a compressor you can borrow from time to time. I've got a little compressor. See right there? That would work perfect for what I'm doing. I got to get some air hoses and stuff. It works, I think. It to adjust the line. Yes, I'm pretty sure you're right, Brian. It looks like it's a barrel adjuster. What was that? Rip your hand? Looks like you could rip your hand if you slip using a screwdriver. Would not be the first time, Nathan. Oh man, ran that cable. It's got to go through this before it can do anything. Let's be awkward and strange. So as weird as I feel like it was, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did a fire a couple hours ago. Just burning some cardboard and some brush. And now everything smells like camp smoke, and I want to go camping so bad. So bad. Oh, whoops. Got from around that. Look at that. That new cable looks so good. So next we'll put it on here. Actually, first I want to, put it on this. Man, it's cool. Different. Cool. Put that guy in there. Okay. There's that. There's that. It's better. It's not clicking. Something was clicking before. Oh, comments. Sorry. Don't have extra hoses. Wish I did. It's cool, man. I can go to Harbor Freight and just I'll go to Harbor Freight, just get some cheap stuff. I mean, Harbor Freight's not the greatest place to buy tools, but it's cheap. Okay, Digifunk reminds me of Digimon. Anyone remember Digimon? Like Pokemon, but not as cool. Maybe next time I take a trip down to visit, I'll bring my own bike. Would love some custom work. Just a humble mongoose. By the way, couldn't pay me to go back to PA. At least southeast PA Philly area. Hey, Dewey's here. Clicky. I can't remember where we went. We were like western. No, we were eastern Pennsylvania. I don't know. I just drove up there and played and drank too much whiskey. But it was fun. Yes, I didn't drink any whiskey though. Okay, everybody? And if she's watching this, I will deny it. Excuse me. Girl, what I feel. Yeah. A little tighter. They make this tool called the third hand. God, I wish I had one. I wish this was my job also. I love working on bicycles. Like, I used to love working on cars. When I was a kid, me and my best friend, Chad, we built like little custom bikes. Oh yeah. I mean, nothing killer. Amazing. Okay. That's good. I hate to cut that one off. I'm gonna have to move that too. Jamie's gonna kill me. I'm just stealing his motor kit. Hey, look, this is a carburetor. Yeah, the baby carburetor. Looks like a skull on the front though. Okay, so that's a regular carburetor. This, oh, okay, there's a big difference. This is the new carburetor for my bike. It's a for the black one. It's a performance carburetor. It's a pretty big difference. A lot bigger. I bet that'll blow the engine up on my bike. Hope not. But... Alright, put that one there. Go back in your box. But you rescued me. Not too bad. We'll have to definitely move all this in, and I would say up also. Because if you're doing like that, you're going to be braking like this. That doesn't look too bad. I think that'll be okay. What do you guys think? Does it ruin the bike completely? So, shifter cable. I have no idea how to change this shifter cable. I've never done this type of cable. I still only feel like that's first and third. Brakes work. Brakes work real good. Let's see. If you guys need any work done on bikes, let me know. I am very cheap. What do you think this would go down here? Where you like? No, I guess it's like that makes more sense right there, because then you're like. Sorry, I'm getting behind on comments. I am purchasing a property around the Ocean City area. We'll be here a few years for any contract. Oh. Yeah, that would be cool, man. I'd love to come up that way again. Cut what off? What are you talking about? There's a bee on your wall. Yes, a super bee. That's the bee you're talking about, right? Because I'm terrified of bees. If that's not the bee you're talking about, I'm going to freak out. Cheap date Josh. That's right, Dewey. Cheap and easy. That's my wife. You got me kind of paranoid. Is there a real bee on the wall? You're talking about that bee? Not cool. Not cool. Why are you just laughing and crying? Is there a bee in here? That's it. Show's over. I'm done. There's a bee in here. Was that long enough for dramatic effect? You hear the crickets. Yeah, and it's not the dog. It's actually a cricket. I mean, it's a... Here, let me show you. I had a fire earlier. I don't know if you'll be able to see anything, but... There's the deck I built. Still smoking. Huh? Huh? I built it. I designed it. You helped me build it. Still smoking. Can you see the slide? There's a slide right there that we added for the kids. There are tons of crickets. It's amazing because we're like in the city. Yet we have tons of crickets. Barbecue! Is there a bee? You still haven't answered. Let's see. You pointed to something on the bike and said you didn't really want to cut it off. Yeah, the handle grip. Where's it at? This one. That's the original one. It even says made in England. So that's like the original grip. But it's so old when I tried to... You wedge it a tiny bit and you try to get some breathing room in there. No, that was... Don't anyone say anything. I was just doing... yeah, it cracked. So I just cut it off. I hate to do that, but... Oh well. I don't know... You gotta do... We add these motor kits. I guess I'm committing. I'm just going to go ahead and get it ready. This is the whole assembly right here. Probably just going to tear this apart again, but it gets you an idea. So that's your... Oh. It's not going to go on. You have to drill a hole in the handlebar, which I haven't done yet, but that gives you an idea right there. There's your... I like to put that down there. Honestly, that'll work like that. We'll do that. So that's your throttle and your kill switch. Turns the motor off. Let's do that like that. Bring that to there. That to there. It's not gonna be easy. I wish this was backwards. Like 3 was up top and then you shift down. It's not gonna be perfect, but it will do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Buzz, Josh. Okay, you were talking about that thing. Okay, thank God. Musty make custom hand-built bikes. Oh. If I was a better welder, I would totally be doing that. He has taken an air compressor and an air nozzle. I forgot the name of the... And he gets under the handlebar. Yeah, I've seen that guy. I know who you're talking about. That's the best way to do it. You just like wedge it a tiny bit, get it down there. Seth Bike Hacks does that. You could use canned air too, because it's already got that straw. But those are so old, I doubt that will work. Like, that's perfect for rubber grips that you can squeeze. These, like before it was cut, you would not be able to squeeze that very easily. Know what I mean, Dewey? That's a lot right there, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Let's finish this brake cable. Cut it. About right there. If anybody knows like some way that you could recycle these and like maybe somebody could make something, well, let me know. If not, I'm just throwing them away. Do that. What are we looking for? All right, voting time. Should I use two different colors? Should I use for the tip of the brake cable? Should we do black or silver? There's people watching. We can vote. Let's vote. Some sort of heat and make it pliable. Yeah, I do have a heat gun. I didn't think about that. I'm not doing this till you guys vote. Black or silver? I'm kind of partial to the black, I'll be honest. Put your votes in now. Don't get this copywritten. I don't know what it is. Black, good. It's the tip of the, this goes, Nathan, these go on the end of the cable. I don't know if you can see that. And then you crimp it on it and it keeps it from fraying and poking you and hurting you. I use silver on everything. So far we got one vote for silver, one vote for black, another vote for black, that's 2. One more vote for black and we'll go black. My vote won't count. It looks so short right now. You're as smooth as a West guy. And third vote for black. Okay, that works for me. Good work, guys. I'm glad we agreed. You're as sweet as a box of wine. You know what the good thing about box wine is? You have something to throw up in when you're done. Yeah. I like that black one there. Looks pretty good. That'll work because the tank that's going to go on it is black. Okay, let's do the front brake, and I think that'll be it for tonight. Let's leave it on. That'll be okay. Like that, even though none of this is tight. I'm going to leave all this loose because it's going to have different placement no matter what I do. Alright, front brake. Do I have a handle for that side? I do. Will it fit that side? I know with you can't see what I'm pointing at. With the motorized bike, to put the grip on the non-drive side, I had, ooh, this might work perfect. God, I'm not putting on that. The difference between cheap Chinese kits and expensive kits is amazing. This kit that I'm putting on this bike. Okay, so this bike. This bike is the cheap bike. I love this bike. It's great. I mean, been more issues than it has been riding. But this bike, so bike paid about 2 bikes for $80. So say $40 for this bike. Motor kit, I paid $150, something like that. I mean, I haven't put tires or anything on it. So you figure less than $200 in this bike. It's got, actually, $30 for that spring front end also. So it's got, what would that be? What did I say? $190 and then another 30, so $220 on $220 on this bike. What is that? Looks like a weird face. It's just concrete blocks. That was weird. So $220 on this bike, probably less than $220 on this bike. The Riley I paid $90 for. This engine kit costs $300. I kind of wanted to do like a swap out, a comparison between, you know, cheap versus money. And this one's good. It's just I've had to work on it more than I've gotten to ride it. All right, ha, a face. It looked like a face, Narnia. Okay, I saw it. You saw it. You saw a bee, actually. That's a classy bike. It's really not. That is a Huffy. It's a Walmart beach bike from the early '80s or something like that. But I like it. It's got terrible brakes. It's got coaster brakes. This will actually have squeezy brakes. Scary face. I agree. All right. Squeeze back here. So this is built the same way. We'll cut that guy off. Loosen that. That actually don't feel too bad. Well, maybe it does. It's not moving. Yeah. So it's the cable. The more I do it, the more it moves. The cable is this. That tire's warped. I have to true the wheels. The cable, the more I squeeze it, the less it goes back. You would think it would open up more, but it don't. It doesn't always work out like that, guys and gals, produce pals. All right, put you guys in closer. Do you have a cable oiler? I do not have a cable oiler. I've thought about getting one, but to me, cables are so cheap. So like, if someone brings me a bike and they need a new cable, I charge, whether I add housing to it, like if I have to redo the housing and the cable, the housing is this part. If I have to redo the housing and put a new cable in it, I charge $10. If I just do the cable, it's still $10. It's a $10 flat fee. And most of the time, ow, my shin. Oh, that hurt. Most of the time, you are better off just to bite the bullet and do the cable. Oh, I hate doing that. That kills me. Watch Josh cut off his hand on tonight's live stream. I have a public email? Yes. Is it in the description below? Anybody? If it's not, tell me and I'll tell you what it is. There's the line I just cut. There we go. Hear the sound that made? Public email is... Keep nearly knocking my shin off from that. Bearded Dad 88. No, this doesn't fit down. Bearded Dad 88 at gmail.com. That's my personal email, and that's the email I use for the vlog. All good jazz. Man, jazz, that was jazz a lot. Again, I'm going to use the original housing on this. I love the way the housing looks. Drop it down here. Actually, hold on. Cut this housing. Actually, I'm going to cut it between. That. Yeah, see how old and rusty that is? There would be no saving that cable, no matter how good the oiler you had was. Alright, let's just slide that whole thing off. There it is. It's not bad. Whoa, that about got me in the eye. I'd love to work night shift. Not me. Oh, Nathan's back. Oh, your lady went to work. Oh, that's so sweet. Nathan, you work night shift too. Nathan's worked. How long have you worked night shift, Nathan? Was it 15 years or something like that? I've never seen a barrel adjuster like this. I feel like this is early barrel adjusters. It's so cool. Will you rescue me? Wear your safety glasses. Worked swing shift for 6 years. Where'd you do that? Did you work at the mill, Brian? Up till 7 a. Up till or at? I'm up at 7 a.m. I'm at work at 6. I'm supposed to work 8-hour days. I work 12-hour days. But enjoy the pay. I think. I don't ever get to spend it. I say I'm at work at 6. I didn't get to work till. That back. I didn't get to work till 6:30 today. I don't know what that is. There's an adjuster inside that turns. Alright. I like how that works though. It's not a bad design. That's what the clicking was. Okay, this is weird. To be honest. So it's got, can I see here? This little piece here keeps the adjuster from turning. Then that in turn, when you have it in there, it only lets you pull it so far. Which to me doesn't make any sense. Pops right out. Y'all bear with me, I'm figuring this stuff out. I still think it's some type of barrel adjuster. Yeah, it's like a turn. That's good. Okay. God, old bikes are so cool. You know, I may just be talking about myself, but old bikes. It's just where it's at, if you ask me. If you ask me. I don't know if you guys didn't ask me, but I'm telling you anyway. My comment. Sorry, I was looking away. No, I'm up until 7 a.m. I've worked 22 years, 12-hour nights. Good Lord, man. My father-in-law did that. He loved it. The Sunoco and Caristar. Oh, that's where you work, Brian. Okay. Up until 7 a.m. Grief. We have people that do that. We have 2 shifts. Molding does 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., then 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Almost 22 years. February would be 22 years. 7 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Nothing but nights. Since 99. Ride that bike to work, Josh. This one? Old anything is cool. That's true, man. Stuff was just people were proud of what they did, and they made it to where you could fix it. Just thought about it. I've worked nights almost half my life. That's depressing. That's not depressing, man. Some people like nights. Nights are just whoa, about to fall. I want Narnia. I want to start. I'm going to start, and I want to start. That's what the clip is in there. Why does it do that? I don't get that break. That one. Did I drop that piece maybe? I want to start commuting to work. It's like it slips, then it slides right back in. Right now. I only work. Y'all distracted me. What'd I do with that housing? My work is only 6 miles or something like that to work. The issue is I leave here and I leave here at 5:45. And it's hard enough riding a bike during the day around here. Oh, I just noticed this. I thought that this part right here was, you can't even see it. I thought it was where a reflector was, and that the reflector was lost. Look at this. That's cool. I mean, look at that head badge. That's cool too, but I love that little bird. Put a bird on it, man. Ooh. Okay, wrench. We gotta hurry. I don't understand what that's for. I think it's cool, but I don't get what the point of it is, to be honest. Feels pretty good. Okay. I'm guessing we all agree there should be a black tip on this one also. Just makes sense. Right? And I've got plenty left. Try not to pinch my finger. Oh, I gotta cut it still. Got ahead of myself. Not too bad. I like that. See? Black tip. That looks pretty good. There's the front. There's the back. I like the black tips. This is a cool looking bike. I think we've established that I like how the bike looks. Woo! Let's see. Ride any bike. Okay, 17 miles from work. No bike riding for me. My buddy Jamie, he lives like 20 miles from work. He still rides to work, but he's also like teeny tiny. Good night, man. Gotta get up at 4 a.m. Good night, Rittenberry. Thanks for hanging out, bud. I'm getting ready to go to bed too. Slide this guy on. Come on. The air is just holding it on. Okay. Not all the way on there, but I'm leaving it there for the night. Not bad. That's a good looking grip. That grip on that side, the other one going there. That'll do, donkey. Brace. We'll tighten them down still. Cool. Might do a little more adjustment on that front one, but that works. It's not too shabby. What does shabby mean? Bad? Not too. Whoa! Not too sketchy. Lube it, Josh. Less friction. Then it'll come right off. I thought that I could spray. The best thing would be to spray some alcohol on it and then slide it on, and the alcohol will evaporate. But I don't have any alcohol down here, and alcohol is worth more than gold right now. And I ain't wasting my beer. Scared to be off the wall. Thank God. Was it a murder hornet? Because I ain't messing with one of those things. The green goose. Ooh, Nathan, you are good at naming stuff. The green goose it is. Say hello to the green goose. So the goal is, I guess, I did what, 3 live streams this week? I'll probably do 3 live streams next week, too. So Tuesday, Wednesday, what is tonight? Thursday? Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll do live streams. Are you guys enjoying the live streams? It's making me work, making me be creative. I'm happy with it. So, if you're enjoying it, tune back in next week. There will be a new video on Monday. What was I saying? This is the green goose. Sorry, I forgot what I was finishing. Geez, I'm tired. I can't keep my mind in the right track. So I guess the goal with this bike is to get the motor on it pretty soon. Right now, it is. I gotta get tires, so I need to get the tire size and order some tires for it. I need to true the wheels. I need to make a list. Let's make a list, everybody, before we call it a night. I don't have any paper. I heard the banditos, they make good burritos. That's another David Allan Coe song. Okay, this is my paper for the night. Yeah, I do need a whiteboard. If you'd like to send me one, P.O. Box 1542, Canton, North Carolina. Josh Harris, P.O. Box 1542, Canton, North Carolina. It's not a big one, but they'll hold it for me. Okay, so we need tires. Shifter cable's good. Oil, chain. I haven't done that yet, even though it seems like it's pretty good. What else? Pedals are good. Tires are good. Seat. Condition. Seat. Reshape seat. I guess it would be reshape then condition. Which, like, if you look at the seat right now, see it's just flat. That's because it's so old. It's not dry rotted. It's dry, so it's gotta do that. There's 3 of them in the shed, and I would say 2 of them in his basement. Okay, send me one, man. How many bikes you got? Oh, you weren't here at the beginning. I figured this out earlier today. Rival. Okay, let me finish this list, and then we'll talk about that before the night's over. Okay, so I think we only need to do 4 things: tires, oil, and get the seat. That'll make the bicycle rideable. Then we need to add the motor. So motor, hub on wheel. Oh, we need to true wheels. That's what yesterday's live stream was, and it turned out pretty good. I think the people are going to be happy with the bike. Motor, hub on the wheel, which is a pain in the butt. What else? Gas tank. Electrical. Exhaust. I think this exhaust on. Brakes are good. I mean, motor, carb, all that goes together. What else do you guys think? That's all I can really think of. I'm not going to put lights on it. I'm going to leave the generator light. Might blow it up because it's getting too much juice. But I've always wanted to replace one of the bulbs in these with LED and make it run off a battery. There's the list. That's all I got right now. And this bike, I mean, technically, I gotta get the tire size tonight. Technically, it'll be rideable as soon as it's got tires. Which is gonna be fun because all the riding on it is wore off. Okay, so you asked how many bikes do I have? In here, 3. So I've got in here. This is the Green Goose, 1968 Rally Sport. Over there in the corner, it's a 1953 Hawthorne. It's a Sears and Roebuck, like they sold, or no, it's a Montgomery Ward. Hawthorne, I redid that one. It's done rat rod style. This is an early 90s Huffy. Can't remember the name of it, but that's my first motorized bike. So that's 3. I have a 2018 Giant mountain bike. It's a Giant. It's not a Stance. Is it a Stance? I don't know. Is it a Stance? I think it's. I haven't ridden so long. I can't remember what it is. I think it's a Stance. I've got a Giant Tough Road, 2020 Giant Tough Road I bought this year. A 2015, maybe 2016. I've never known the years. Specialized. Jeez, I can't remember my name of bikes. It's a road bike. So mountain bike. The Tough Road is a gravel bike. It's a road bike for gravel roads. I've got my road bike is a Specialized 2015. Then I've got, okay. These are all bikes that are currently rideable. Bikes that are projects. I've got a 1971 or 2. I can't remember the year. It's a Schwinn. Crap, I just knew this. It's not a Varsity. I can't remember. It's my wife. It's a bike I picked up that I'm doing for my wife. All it really needs is tires and new cables and stuff like this bike. What's that? I just lost camera. That's 6, right? Let's see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 7. Then there's got 2 cruisers that I just picked up for free that someone gave me. I've got another 1968 Rolls Right or Roll Fast. I've got a 78 Fuji. That's a project bike. I didn't pay for half these bikes. Half these bikes were donated to me, so don't think I'm just going and spending tons of money on bikes. I got a 78 Fuji, another 78. So a 78 Fuji road bike. It's a Sport 10. Another 78 Fuji cruiser bike. And then a 68 Schwinn Tourer. It's the same model as what my wife's bike is. I can't remember. And then I've got a 1980 Schwinn Traveler that Nathan found in a dumpster that I redid. If you'd like to see that video, there's a link. I'll put a. Well, I can't do a link, but look up Josh Harris Rides. The first video on there is that Schwinn that he gave me. So that's what, 14 bikes. Is that a horse on your arm? No, it's a bull. It's 14 bikes. Don't tell my wife that. If she watches this, I'm going to be in big trouble. But the majority of at least half of them are rideable. I don't ride them, but I'm going to eventually, right? That one, all that last one needs is new stickers that I have, new decals and stuff that I've got. I gotta plug my phone up. New decals that I've got. I just gotta put them on. Wow, I'm getting so far behind. Send me one. All of them are for sale. Is that a horse on your arm? It is not a horse. It is a bull. Because I'm bullheaded, and he's been shot 3 times, so that's Leah. Izzy and Silas, my kids. You see this stuff on it? I think I'm allergic to that ink. Or I don't know. When it was healing, I got a bug bite in it, and it's just never been right after that. I do have a unicorn too. I got that one for my daughter. Okay, this was fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We will do this again next Tuesday. So yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll just do live streams every night. This is a blast. Look for a video coming out Monday, and I will see you guys, or talk to you in the live stream, hopefully. New video Monday. I'll see you guys then. Good night, everybody. Good night, Defunct. Good night. Who else here? Good night, Narnia. Good night, Defunct. Good night, Dewey. Or Defunct. Digifunk, sorry. Good night, Nathan. Who else is here? There's somebody else. Anthony. Sorry, Anthony. Or no, Acceptable Channel. That's Dewey. Who else is here? Nathan, Digifunk. That's it. I don't know. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. How do you end this thing? Where's the is this it? Rittenberry, good night. Is this it? Where the heck's the... There it is. This end? Okay, it's over. We're done. Okay, good. Oh. This didn't end, did it? I'm still live streaming. This is embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Goodbye.